You ready? You ready? Everybody, please stand for the flag salute.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. Board of Commissioners, public meeting Tuesday, October 17, 2023. The time is 7:07. Pursuant to the requirements of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975, notice of this meeting was published in December 8, 2022 issues of the Nutley Sun, the Herald News, and the Star Ledger. A copy of this notice has been posted on the Nutley Town Hall Bulletin Board, and a copy is on file in the municipal clerk's office. Commissioner Kelly.
Present.
Commissioner Evans.
Here.
Commissioner Petracca.
Here.
Commissioner Tucci.
Here.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Here.
All present, Mayor.
Minutes, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. We have regular meeting minutes for September 19, 2023.
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
And that's it for minutes.
I have a proclamation tonight. It is National Friends of the Libraries Week. And we have Friends of the Library here tonight. So I'm going to read this and then we'll come up and take a picture. And Dorothy, if you want to say a couple words before that, you're certainly welcome. Whereas Friends of the Nutley Public Library raise money that enable our library to move from good to great, providing the resources for additional programming, much needed equipment, support for children, youth, and adult summer reading, and special events throughout the year. And whereas the Friends' support of the 2023 summer reading program resulted in 669 children registered for the summer reading program and a total of 15,449 books read, 84 teens registered, and 1,236 books read, and 131 adults registered, and 850 books read. And whereas the work of the Friends highlights on an ongoing basis the fact that our library is the cornerstone of our community, providing opportunities for all to engage in the joy of lifelong learning and connect with the thoughts and ideas of others from ages past to the present. And whereas the Friends understand the critical importance of well-funded libraries and advocate to ensure that our library gets the resources it needs to provide a wide variety of services to all ages, including access to print and electronic materials, along with the expert assistance in research, readers advisory, and the children's services. And whereas the Friends' gift of their time and commitment to the library sets an example for all in how volunteerism leads to positive civic engagement and the betterment of our community. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners that they proclaim October 15th through 21st, 2023 as Friends of the Library Week in Nutley, New Jersey, and urges everyone to join the Friends of the Library and thank them for all the work they do to make our library and community so much better. Congratulations. Dorothy, would you like to say a couple words? Come up to the mic.
I just want to say it's an honor and I'm proud to be the president of the Friends of the Nutley Library. And you can see we have a great group of people coming here tonight to celebrate. Everyone loves the library and gets along great and works hard to get things done. So thank you.
We thank you all for your volunteer spirit and support of the library, and come on up and we'll take a picture with everybody. Commissioners, anything you want to add? I kind of got to put the little ahead of the schedule here. We are. Anything commissioners want to add to the proclamation?
I'd just like to publicly echo what the mayor has said. The work that you do is fantastic and we absolutely appreciate it. You probably don't hear it enough, but thank you so much for everything.
Yes. Yep. I would add, my own thanks and how happy I am. My wife's memorial fund at the library is contributing to the children's library every year. The fund itself is up to almost $100,000 in support for the library. So I'm always get excited when I see a child in the library and they're reading something and it has Yolanda's label inside, in part of the contribution from the memorial fund, and that will always be there. And so I'm just thrilled about that. So thank you for everything you do, and and please find more support.
I would just like to say thank you too. I can remember being in Washington School many years ago. And we had a field trip to the library. It was one little room I remember being in. And what has happened in Nutley through the years is magnificent. I think we have the best library in all of the state. And it's not because of us, it's because all the volunteers that are here. So thank you again for what you guys done. It's helped so many kids. It's really a beacon in Nutley. I mean, it's so big now compared to when we grew up here. So thanks for all your hard work.
And likewise, I remember when I was a small child going to the library, reading books, going to story time. It was, I guess, for lack of a better word, it was a very foundational experience for me. And it's something that I carried with me. And I hope, and I know that through all your hard work, it's going to continue for our kids today and carry on into the future. And it's a great endeavor preserving all that information and making it available to the public. It's something that is admirable and is important in terms of preserving our history, but also extending our history to our future generations. So thank you for all that you do.
Mayor, just one more point.
Sure.
A lot of people don't focus in on this, but by statute, the library gets funded. It's in your tax dollars. But the Board of Commissioners contribute more through the municipal budget every year to support the library. And I was just actually looking at some statistics today, and in looking at 18 towns in Essex County, Nutley ranks 16th in terms of the highest contribution. So there's only 2 towns and municipalities in the Essex County that contribute more to the library than Nutley does. So, which is a great position to be in, because of our longstanding commitment to supporting the library. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, commissioners, and thank you all for your hard work. Commissioner, you ready for reports? Commissioner Petracca?
I have our month of September 2023 police, fire, and EMS services and municipal court report tonight. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Bills, Madam Clerk?
Thank you, Mayor. Bill list for October 17, 2023. Public Affairs, $123,915.39. Revenue and Finance, $3,737,381.43. Public Safety, $83,997.60. Public Works, $364,627.39. Parks and Public Property, $165,396.23. Water Utility, $13,157.41. Payroll as of Friday, September 15, 2023. Regular payroll total, $849,026.25. Overtime payroll total, $51,677.91. Total payroll, $900,704.16, for a grand total of $5,900,000 $389,179.61.
Move the bills.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca. Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
That's it for bills, Mayor.
Thank you. Public comment on agenda items only. Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concerns should approach the microphone and provide their name for the record. Unless further time is granted by the board, each person shall limit their address to 3 minutes. All remarks to the board and its individual members must be addressed to the mayor. The mayor may defer citizens' comments to the appropriate member of the board.
Anybody wish to address the Board of Commissioners on agenda items only? Seeing none, let's move on to Board of Commissioner announcements.
Nothing for me this evening.
Good.
I do have an announcement, Mayor. I want to comment about these car break-ins that we've been having, and even some not break-ins to house, but they've if the doors are open, they're trying to access the houses now to take your fob or your keys to get in your car. So they are usually all messed up, even though we have Ring doorbells and things like that. I'm urging, if you have a fob, make sure you put it deep in your house, because the first place they check is the kitchen. But the first thing is to lock your doors, lock your car doors, lock your house doors. I've actually had a lot of people coming into the store or seeing me at events and saying to me, you know, what are the cops doing? Like, you know, so I am putting some videos out of what we are doing. Of course, as a police department, we don't want to give away our strategies, you know, but I could tell you we are on it. Most of the people we have caught, most of them we have caught. The issue is to me, and again, just to give you a little bit what the police department is doing, you know, the problem in our state right now is this bail reform. So I urge everyone to call your legislators, Governor Murphy's office. It's an epidemic all through our state now. Fairfield's being hit, Verona's being hit. And the issue is that it's a lot of juveniles also, and they break into these cars, or if the car doors are open, they go in them. The same thing with the house. And in an hour, they're out of jail. And in 2 hours, they're back doing the same stuff in our streets. But our police department is going to stay on it. We're not tired. We have beefed up our patrol divisions and put anti-crime units out there. And what we're going to do is we're going to outlast them. Okay, we're going to make so much noise about this that we're going to keep on them, and we're going to keep arresting them, and hopefully then they'll go somewhere else where they're not. So if anybody is out there and they know my personality, I don't like losing, I like winning. Okay, and I'm up for this challenge. I've been driving the streets at night myself, looking for things and reporting it to the police department. But we're just not going to tolerate this in town. But what I am urging the residents to do, if you see something, say something. There is no stupid calls at the police department. Nobody's going to get mad at you, because the more you help us, we can help you. So don't be bashful about calling the police department up, even if it's a silly call and it turns out to be the newspaper boy in your town, if there is even newspaper boys around anymore, I don't know, in 2023. But I am really, on this. Our chief's on it, our whole department's on it. And as silly as it sounds that they're out in an hour and sometimes they get locked up and they look up at the cop and say, we're really going to go through this drill again? Yes, we are in Nutley, because we're going to remain a safe town. We have the best residents, and with your help, we could come on top of this. So the police department's on it, I'm on it, and we're out there for all of you. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you, Mayor. I have a number of announcements. First, this upcoming weekend on October 22nd from 9 to 2 at the Farmers Market, we're having our Paws in the Park event. This event was originally scheduled in April twice, but it got rained out twice. So hopefully third time's a charm, and we're able to get it off the ground without any inclement weather this weekend. The following weekend, we have our Spooky Sprint event. Reach out to the health department for more information on that. I know it's a little early, but it's never too early to celebrate veterans. We're having our Veterans Day ceremony here at Town Hall on November 11th. It's a Saturday. And immediately afterwards, we'll have our annual ruck march. That's where you carry a weighted pack, just like soldiers would. We're going to do that through the park, through the Memorial Park. And the suggested weight for the pack is 22 canned goods. That represents the 22 veterans a day who take their own life. And what we're going to do with those canned goods is immediately after the ruck march, we're going to go to the Nutley Family Service Bureau right here on Chestnut and donate those canned goods to the Family Service Bureau. However, if you have limitations and you can't carry the weight, and you just want to walk with us, any weight or no weight is more than acceptable. So the more the merrier. Please come out and support our veterans and also support the Nutley Family Service Bureau. And as I said in our last meeting, we're going to be launching an addiction recovery resource center. All the information is available in the health department, but we're going to have a big, welcome or grand opening event, and that we're looking to schedule either at the very end of October, which is October is Addiction Awareness Month, and it's important because it's a mental health issue, it's a physical health issue. And we on the Board of Commissioners a number of years ago now took these steps to make Nutley a stigma-free town. So if you need help, there is no shame in asking for help. We do not want to see any more statistics of any sort of addiction overdoses or deaths. So be on the lookout for more information regarding that as well. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioners. Let's move on to ordinance introductions. Commissioner Kelly.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't have it in my packet, but I can read it by title and explain what it is. Thank you. This is an ordinance to amend Chapter 320 of the Code of the Township of Nutley to add Article 6 entitled Military and Veterans Affairs Fees, section entitled Military Tribute, Hometown Heroes Street Program Banner. It's establishing a fee of $155 per banner. I move that this ordinance be passed the second reading and advertised in the Nutley Sun together with notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance be for final passage by the Board of Commissioners be held at its second reading on November 9th, 2023. So moved.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
I have, before I vote, I have many criteria questions and many logistical questions about this program. I think it's a wonderful program, but I just need more information. But Commissioner, out of respect for you, I will vote aye on introduction.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Yeah, I'm in a similar position as Commissioner Tucci. I spoke to Commissioner Kelly earlier in the day and voiced my concerns. But on an introduction, I'm going to vote yes. But I'm reserving my vote on final passage.
Okay.
Let's move to ordinance 3532, Commissioner Petracca.
Thank you, Mayor. Ordinance number 3532, ordinance to fix the salaries of certain officers and employees in the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, effective January 1st, 2021 through December 31st, 2025. I move that this ordinance be passed to a second reading and advertised in the Nutley Sun together with notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners be held at its second reading on, I believe it's November 19th, I see.
November 9th.
November 9th, I'm sorry. I move it.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. This is ordinance number 3533, an ordinance to amend Chapter 532 of the Code of the Township of Nutley entitled Rent Control, Section 532-14, entitled When Effective and Termination of Provisions. I move that this ordinance be passed to a second reading, advertised in Nutley Sun, together with the notice required by law, and that further consideration of said ordinance for final passage by the Board of Commissioners be held at its second reading on November 9th, 2023. I move the ordinance.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Let's move on to public hearings. Commissioner Petracca, ordinance number 3529.
Yes, this is for our special police officers, an ordinance to amend an ordinance codified in the code of the Township of Nutley, Chapter 131, entitled Police Department, particularly Article 4, entitled Special Law Enforcement. I move to open the public hearing.
Anybody wish to be heard on ordinance number 3529?
Move to close.
Second.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli,
Aye.
I move the ordinance.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli,
Aye. Thank you, Commissioner. Let's move on to resolutions. Commissioner Kelly?
Thank you, Mayor. I have 7 on for this evening. A number of them are renewing contracts that the Public Affairs and Health Department has. And we can assure the town that these contracts are necessary, they're needed, and we are definitely getting a return on our, for lack of a better word, investment in terms of services that these contracts provide. The first one I have is I'll just read by title, resolution for an agreement made between Northwest Essex Community Health Network, a nonprofit corporation hereinafter referred to as the agency, having its principal place of business at 570 Belleville Avenue in the township of Nutley. And just in summary, the agency provides healthcare services, in particular veterans mental health counseling to our veterans at the Nutley Health Department, as well as addiction counseling and other mental health counseling that is imperative for the health of our constituents. Now, therefore, it be resolved that the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the mayor and the township clerk be and hereby authorized to execute an agreement with Northwest Essex Community Healthcare Network. Be it further resolved that the parties have caused these presents to be executed by their respective mayor or officer and attested by the respective municipal clerk or secretary and their official seal affixed thereto. And I think I omitted the most important item, and that's the amount of the contract, and that is $20,000 total over the course of the year. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
I abstain.
Mayor Scarpelli,
Aye.
Thank you. The next one I have is a contract that we have with the Arbor Hills private community. It's the township is responsible for collecting every residential trash receptacle. They have their own private hauler, but we're required by law to reimburse them. And so this is a very short resolution, so I'll read the whole thing. Whereas pursuant to the New Jersey statutes annotated 40-67-23.1, Arbor Hills is recognized as a qualified private community, whereas the township is responsible to reimburse a qualified community for certain services, including solid waste disposal, or to provide said services to the qualified private community in the same fashion as the municipality provides these services on public roads and streets, whereas the township has elected to reimburse Arbor Hills for solid waste disposal services for the year 2024. Now, therefore, it be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of Township of Nutley in the County of Essex as follows: that the mayor and the township clerk are hereby authorized to enter into a municipal services agreement for solid waste collection and disposal with 432 owners of One River Road, Nutley, known as Arbor Hills, in a form approved by the township attorney. Funds in the amount of $18,144 will be available from account number 4-01-138-275, subject to the adoption of the 2024 municipal budget. A copy of this resolution, as well as the municipal services agreement, shall be placed on file with the clerks, and a notice of this action shall be printed once in the Nutley Sun. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli,
Aye.
The next one I have is similar to the Northwest Essex agreement. Is an agreement with Nutley Family Service Bureau, who also provides mental health counseling to our residents, and they also engage in complex services, especially with those most vulnerable population who could possibly be facing homelessness within our community. So this is another vital contract that we really do see a big return on our investment. There's no whereas, it's just going to read the resolution part. Be it resolved that pursuant to an agreement between Township of Nutley Department of Public Affairs and Health and the Nutley Family Service Bureau, including the Nutley Family Service Bureau Food Bank and all other general services for the residents of Nutley Township, authorizes payment of $50,000 effective January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024. Payment of $25,000 to be made in June 2024 with a second payment of $25,000 to be made in December 2024. Be it further resolved that services provided in accordance with the agreement not otherwise provided by the Department of Public Affairs and Health are as follows. Service Nutley residents with food services from age 0 to 65 and older for Nutley residents only. Edible education events, provides group mental health for Nutley residents, provides residents with addiction-related issues and support, provide the township with a thrift shop to families in need, a mental well-being workshops, continued health and welfare of all Nutley residents, assist with the Nutley Farmers Market EBT program, individual psychotherapy counseling, therapists available after any Nutley High School or Township crisis, backpack initiative, provide telehealth visits due to COVID-19. Be further resolved, the funds will be available from count number 4-01-120-209 for $50,000 and will be certified by the Chief Financial Officer, subject to the adoption of the 2024 municipal budget. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca. Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
This is another contract, but this is a shared services contract that we enter into with the Board of Education. This is shared services are means to condense costs and alleviate the burden on the taxpayers because the Board of Education has a requirement to deal with their solid waste services. And we have the contract for the entire town. And so it just makes more economic sense that we help the Board of Ed out. And so we entered into the shared services agreement as a way of cost sharing and cost defraying to the residents of the town. Whereas New Jersey statute annotated 48:61-1, the Uniform Shared Services and Consolidation Act authorizes and empowers local units to enter into agreements with other local entities regarding shared services. Whereas the Township and Board of Education recognize the value of interlocal cooperation as a way of reducing duplication and overlap services. Whereas the Township and Board of Education have previously entered into such an agreement in order to define the respective rights and obligations of the Township and the Board of Education regarding the employ of a physician, school physician, and provide health services. Now, therefore, the Board of Education wish to extend existing shared services for the for the physician and school physician services for a period of January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024, for which the township will be compensated $15,400 to be paid in 12 equal installments of $1,284. And I apologize, this one is for the town physician, not for the solid waste. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
This one is for resolution number 243-23. It's for National Diabetes Awareness Month and World Diabetes Day. Whereas 37.3 million people have diabetes, 11.3% of the United States population, 96 million people aged 18 years or older have pre-diabetes, or 38% of the adult U.S. population. Whereas in the last 20 years, the number of adults diagnosed with diabetes has more than doubled as the American population has aged and become more overweight or obese. Whereas among the U.S. adults aged 18 years or older with the diagnosed diabetes, an estimated 37% also had chronic kidney disease, whereas type 2 diabetes accounts for approximately 90 to 95% of all diagnosed cases of diabetes. Type 1 diabetes accounts for approximately 5 to 10%, whereas about 7% of pregnant women develop gestational diabetes, and whereas an increase in type 2 diabetes among our nation's children is linked to the rise of childhood obesity. And by encouraging our sons and daughters to develop healthy habits today, we ensure that they have a brighter, healthier tomorrow. Diabetes is the seventh leading cause of death listed in the United States death certificates, and ninth leading cause of death in women globally. Now, therefore, be resolved that the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, declare November as National Diabetes Awareness Month and to recognize November 14th as World Diabetes Day. Be it further resolved that we urge all residents to educate themselves on diabetes and how complications can be prevented or delayed by properly managing blood glucose, blood pressure, and cholesterol level by eating healthy, being physically active, and quit smoking. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
The next one I have is for National Native American Heritage Month. Whereas from November 1st to November 30th, 2023, the United States celebrates National Native American Heritage Month, whereas Native Americans are descendants of the original indigenous inhabitants of what is now the United States. Whereas National Native American Heritage Month is an opportunity to consider and recognize the contributions of Native Americans to the history of the United States. Whereas Native Americans maintain vibrant cultures and traditions and hold a deeply rooted sense of community. Whereas Native Americans speak and preserve indigenous language, which have contributed to the English language by being used as names of individuals and locations throughout the United States. Whereas Native Americans have moving stories of tragedy, triumph, and perseverance that need to be shared with future generations. And whereas Native Americans have made distinct and important contributions to the United States and the rest of the world in many fields, including the fields of agriculture, medicine, music, language, and art. Whereas Native Americans have distinguished themselves as inventors, entrepreneurs, spiritual leaders, and scholars. Whereas the people of the United States have reason to honor the great achievements and contributions of Native Americans and their ancestors. Now, therefore, be resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, asks that the community join them in recognizing and celebrating November as National Native American Heritage Month. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
This is the last one I have on for this evening. It's another contract renewal. This one is for the New Jersey Association of Retarded Citizens, the ARC. It helps those with special needs. Whereas the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, New Jersey, sorry, let me start over. Whereas the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, New Jersey, that the township enter an agreement with the New Jersey ARC of Essex County, a New Jersey corporation with offices in Nalon Avenue in the Township of Livingston, Essex County, New Jersey, wherein the unit agrees to provide services for mentally challenged individuals and their families in the Township of Nutley effective January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024 in consideration of payment of the Township of Nutley to the unit of $1,000 payable in one sum as a partial reimbursement of costs and services, whereas the funds are available in account number 4-01-116-200 in the amount of $1,000, and the funds have been certified by the Chief Financial Officer subject to the adoption of the 2024 municipal budget. Now therefore be it resolved that the mayor and the township clerk are hereby authorized and directed to execute said agreement on behalf of the Township of Nutley. So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Evans?
Thank you, Mayor. Jonathan, I have three resolutions that are all regarding purchasing cooperatives. Would it be okay if I consolidate them?
Yes.
I'm going to consolidate into one discussion. Resolutions 247-23, 248-23, and 249-23. Each of these resolutions address our participation in national purchasing cooperatives, the county purchasing cooperative, as well as the state of New Jersey purchasing cooperative. What they do is they allow us to purchase goods and services under previously negotiated contracts because we found pricing is competitive. Each of the resolutions are subject to the terms and conditions that are required by each of the programs. And the fact is that prior to any purchase that we, through the board, will certify that the funds are available. So now therefore be resolved that the Township of Nutley authorizes purchasing agent to purchase certain goods and services from the purchasing cooperatives that are listed in the resolutions pursuant to all conditions of individual contracts for the year 24, commencing January 1, 2024, and through December 31st, 2024. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Whereas in accordance with NJAC 17:27.3.2, each public agency shall designate an individual to serve as the public agency compliance officer, which serves as the liaison between the Department of Treasury, the Division of Public Contracts, and Equal Employment Opportunity in the Township of Nutley. Whereas the PACO serves as the public agency's point of contact for all matters concerning implementation and administration of the above referenced statute and is responsible for assuring that no public contract may be awarded nor any monies paid until the contractor has agreed to contract performance, which complies with the approved affirmative action plan. Now therefore be it resolved that the mayor and the board of commissioners in the county of Essex, state of New Jersey, hereby appoint Eleni Pettis, municipal clerk, as the township's PACO for the calendar year 2024. Be it further resolved that in accordance with NJSA 10:5-31, Ed Ask and NJAC 17:27 -3.2, the township clerk is hereby authorized and directed to forward a certified copy of this resolution to the state of New Jersey Department of Treasury, Division of Contract Compliance and EEO and Affirmative Action in Public Contracts in Trenton, New Jersey. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
My next resolution resolves to establish our petty cash account at $650. It's no change from the prior year. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
My next resolution is as for the appointment of our registered municipal accountant. It's Nizavachi and Company. They've done an outstanding job, and they provide the compliance services for the township as well as the library. The total amount of the contract for both services is for $154,852. This represents no change from 2023 and is $10,000 less than the amount we had in 2022. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners for the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that authorizes the mayor to enter into a contract with Nizavachi LLP, certified public accountants and consultants to provide the above services. Be it further resolved that the business entity disclosure certification, the determination of value be placed now on file with this resolution. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
My last resolution is for veterans benefits. Whereas the state of New Jersey statute 54:4-3.30 provides that war veterans who were honorably discharged from active service in a time of war in any branch of the armed services of the United States who have been or shall be declared by the United States Veteran Administration to be 100% totally and permanently disabled, connected from their wartime service, a full tax exemption of their dwelling and lot on which it is situated. And whereas the following taxpayer has filed an application for allowance of a full exemption with proper supporting documentation, thus making the taxpayer eligible. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that Pavel Emir Baidez Castro be granted full exemption from the payment of property taxes from September 30th, 2023, and all subsequent years thereafter on the property identified as 311 Prospect Street. So move.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Thank you for your service. Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner Tucci?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Whereas the Township of Nutley has the need to acquire specialized and professional ACA reporting services, also known as Obamacare, to ensure compliance with IRS regulations for the year 2023 reporting. And whereas such services may be acquired as a non-fair and open contract pursuant to the provisions of NJSA 19:44 A-20.4 or 20.5 as appropriate. And whereas Prime Point LLC, located at 2 Springdale Road, West Hampton, New Jersey, has submitted a proposal dated October 4th, 2023, with an anticipated cost of $7,375 to complete these services and assure compliance on behalf of the Township of Nutley. Whereas funds are available from budget account number 3-01-526-200 and have been certified by the Chief Financial Officer, said certification being attached to this resolution. And whereas Prime Point LLC has completed and submitted a business entity disclosure certification, which certifies Prime Point has not made any reportable contributions to a political or candidate committee in the Township of Nutley in the previous 1 year, and that the contract will prohibit Prime Point from making any reportable contributions through the term of the contract. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, hereby authorize the mayor to enter into a contract with Prime Point LLC. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Whereas the Department of Parks and Public Property determined that due to weather conditions on the dates of the fall festivals, both the original date and the rain date, there was a need for cancellation. And whereas the Department of Parks and Public Property has determined a need to refund all business owners, now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that the treasurer be and is hereby authorized to refund payments for recreation programs in the amounts listed below to the entities and individuals listed below. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Whereas Township of Nutley has a need to acquire specialized professional services for a consultant and risk manager for the Township of Nutley through a fair and open process pursuant to NJSA 19:44A-20.5. And whereas a resolution was adopted on November 14th, 2022, awarding a contract to C. Walter Searle Agency, 410 Franklin Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey, for consultant and risk manager services becoming effective January 1, 2023, for a period of 1 year with the option to extend no more than 1 year. And whereas the Township of Nutley wishes to extend the contract entered into between C. Walter Searle Agency and the Township of Nutley for the length of 1 calendar year beginning January 1, 2024, and continuing through December 31st, 24. And whereas this service is a requirement under the bylaws of the Suburban Essex, actually it's the Suburban Metro Joint Insurance Fund, and the anticipated cost for the service will not exceed $50,000 per year. And whereas funds will be available from the Suburban Metro Joint Insurance Fund 2024 budget, now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley County of Essex, State of New Jersey, authorize the extension of a contract between C. Walter Searle Agency and the Township of Nutley for 1 calendar year pursuant to the previously signed agreement. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Whereas the Township of Nutley has a need to acquire specialized professional services as a fair and open contract pursuant to the provision of NJSA 19:44A-20.5. And whereas a resolution was adopted on November 14th, 2022, awarding a contract to C. Walter Searle Agency, 410 Franklin Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey, for Accident Safety Review Board meetings becoming effective January 1, 23, for the period of 1 year with the option to extend no more than 1 year. And whereas Township of Nutley wishes to extend the contract entered into between the Searle Agency and the Township of Nutley for the length of 1 year beginning January 1, 24, and continuing through December 31st, 2024. And whereas the anticipated cost for the service will not exceed $10,000 per year, and whereas funds will be available from account 4-01-516-245 and have been certified by the Chief Financial Officer, said funds to be available through the 2024 budget. Now therefore be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of Township of Nutley County of Essex, State of New Jersey, authorize the extension of a contract between the Searle Agency and the Township of Nutley for 1 calendar year pursuant to the previously signed agreement. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Whereas the Township of Nutley has a need to acquire specialized professional services as fair and open contract pursuant to the provision of NJSA 19:44A-20.5. And whereas the Department of Parks and Public Property has a need to acquire specialized professional services for a New Jersey licensed certified tree expert for forestry services throughout the Township of Nutley. And whereas the municipal clerk is hereby authorized and directed to advertise for a request for qualifications for township forester, now therefore be it resolved that the request for qualifications shall be due Thursday, November 9, 2023 at 11 a.m. prevailing time, addressed to municipal clerk, Township of Nutley, 1 Kennedy Drive, Nutley, New Jersey. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans. Commissioner
Step down.
Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
Whereas a resolution was adopted on July 5th, 2022, awarding a contract to Gabriel Roofing and Siding, 125 Kensal Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey. And whereas the agreement entered into on the bid specifications between Gabriel Roofing and Siding and the Township of Nutley on July 5th, 2022 was for a period of 1 year from May 1, 22 through April 30th, 2023, with the option to be extended for 1 additional year, not to exceed a total of 2 years. And whereas funds are available from account number 3-01508200 in the amount of $10,000 and account G-04181401 in the amount of $70,000 in the 2023 municipal budget, not to exceed a total of $80,000 for the year, and have been certified by the chief financial officer, said certification being attached to this resolution. Now therefore be it resolved that the Township of Nutley renew the contract Gabriel Roofing and Siding, Inc., 125 Kensal Avenue, Nutley, New Jersey, pursuant to the previously signed agreement. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Whereas bids for NJDOT 2022 Chestnut Street roadway improvement project, Franklin Avenue, Whitford Avenue were received and opened on Wednesday, June 29, 2022. Whereas DLS Contracting, 36 Montesano Road, Fairfield, New Jersey, was the low bidder. Whereas the base bid for the 2022 Chestnut Street roadway improvement project was in the amount of $614,652.50 for a total bid amount of $614,652.50. And whereas change order number 1 has been authorized for account number G04162401 in the amount of $24,772.78. Account number G04167401 in the amount of $70. And account number G041741 in the amount of $21,209.67. For a total increase of $46,052.45. And for a total contract amount of $660,704.95. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that change order number 1 is attached. It's changed from the contract previously made by the Township of Nutley with DLS Contracting for the project known as NJDOT 2022 Chestnut Street Roadway Improvement Project, and is hereby authorized and approved. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, that Joseph P. Scarpelli and Kathy Repashewski be appointed as representatives of the Community Development Block Grant Committee for the term January 1st, 2024 through December 31st, 2024. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Whereas pursuant to NJSA 406723.2 and as required by law, Township has elected to provide municipal services to Cambridge Heights at Nutley Umbrella Association in the same manner as the township provides such services on public roads and streets of the township. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley and the County of Essex as follows. 1, the mayor is hereby authorized to enter into a 2024 municipal service agreement with the association in the form approved by the township attorney. 2, a copy of the resolution as well as the municipal service agreement shall be placed on file with the clerk, and notice of this action shall be printed once in the Nutley Sun. And move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Whereas the Mandatory Source Separation Recycling Act has established a recycling fund from which tonnage grants may be made to municipalities in order to encourage local source separation and recycling programs. And whereas in the intent and the spirit of the Mandatory Source Separation Recycling Act, use the tonnage grants to develop new municipal recycling programs and to continue to expand existing programs. And whereas such a resolution should designate the individual authorized to ensure that the application is properly completed and timely filed. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of Jersey, that the Township of Nutley hereby endorses the submission of the 2023 municipal recycling tonnage grant application to the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection and designates Salvatore Ferraro, Recycling Quarter, Township of Nutley, to ensure the application is properly filed. And move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township of Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, the Township Clerk is hereby authorized to advertise for sealed bids for the 2023 CDBG Sunset Drive roadway improvement project in the Township of Nutley, to be received on behalf of the Board of Commissioners, Commission Chambers, Township Hall, 1 Kennedy Drive, Nutley, New Jersey, on Thursday, November 9th, 2023 at 11 a.m. prevailing time, which time they will be open and read. And move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. Whereas the Township of Nutley has a need for the services of an outside litigation counsel in reference to Oriema versus Township of Nutley, docket number ESXL 1982-23, through a non-fair and non-open contract as professional services pursuant to the provisions of NJSA 44A 20.5 or NJSA 20A 11-1 as amended, and whereas the law firm of Bruno and Ferraro, 301 Route 17 North 211 Rutherford, New Jersey, is qualified to provide these services. And whereas Bruno and Ferraro has submitted a 2023 fee schedule to provide such services at an hourly rate of $215 for legal services by attorneys, an hourly rate of $100 for service by paralegal or law clerk. Whereas the contract will not exceed $15,000 for the period October 15, 2023 through October 14, 2024, and funds are available through account number 301-012-205 and 401-012-205, which will be certified by the Chief Financial Officer. Said certification be subject to adoption of the 2024 municipal budget. Whereas the law firm of Bruno and Ferraro has completed and submitted a business entity disclosure certification, which certifies they have not made any reportable disqualifying contributions to a political candidate or committee in the township of Nutley in the previous 1 year that would violate NJSA 1944A 20.5 or the township's local unit pay-to-play ordinance or NJ Commission disclosure requirements. Therefore, be resolved by the Board of Commissioners, Township Nutley, County of Essex, State of New Jersey, contract for outside litigation counsel as follows. That A, the mayor and the township clerk are hereby authorized and directed to execute, seal, and deliver the 2023 contract for professional legal services with Bruno and Ferraro pursuant to a non-fair and non-open process in accordance with NJSA 1944 20.5 for a term beginning October 15, 2023 through October 14, 2024 for the stated hours not to exceed $15,000. A copy of this resolution, as well as a contract and business disclosure entity certification and business entity disclosure of campaign contributions, shall be placed on file with the clerk. And C, a copy of this resolution shall be published as required by law within 10 days of the passage. I move the resolution.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly,
Aye.
Commissioner Evans,
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca,
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci,
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye. That concludes the business portion of our meeting. Madam Clerk.
Thank you, Mayor. All persons addressing the Board of Commissioners regarding community concerns should approach the microphone and provide their name for the record. Unless further time is granted by the board, each person shall limit their address to 3 minutes. All remarks to the board and its individual members must be addressed to the mayor. The mayor may defer citizens' comments to the appropriate member of the board.
Anybody wish to address the Board of Commissioners this evening?
Good evening. My name is Kathy DeLuca and I'm here about the tree on 10 Haggard and also 40 Washington. It's been an ongoing thing for the past 20 years. We've had shade tree come out and also prune it. And unfortunately, the side that was pruned is not the side in question and the side that needs to be pruned. On 7/26, a branch fell and missed a police car. I called up Mr. Petracca and he removed the car. Okay. And then on 7/27, shade tree came out to prune the tree. All right. They came out to prune the tree and the workers did not want to be there because it is a sycamore tree. And they parked the bucket in Kia parking lot. And the problem is on my side of the street. Okay, so the bucket was parked in Kia parking lot. They went up and I talked to Billy because I know Billy. And I said, Billy, I says, can you do this side of the tree? And he said he was only told to do that side of the tree because obviously for all these years, everybody thinks it's 10 Haggard we're talking about, that side, which if you could see, oops, by the picture, I can pass that around if you'd like. One side has been pruned for the past 20 years and the other side has not. Okay. And then I sent a video to Mary down at Park and Rec showing that the branches, as you can see in that picture, are frail and they're ready to go and they're just ready to crack. And on 9/15, a branch came down from that side of the tree that has not been pruned, unfortunately, and it struck our car. And there was a lot of damage, $3,500. And then on 9/25, thank God for this, but my husband was getting into the pickup truck. And if it was not for him getting into the pickup truck, the branch that came down he wouldn't be sitting here right now. Okay. And it struck him in the back of the shoulder and the neck. And thank God he's okay and everything. But again, it's that side of the tree that needs to be pruned. Now, I was notified, my husband was notified recently that shade tree will be coming out and pruning the tree, not taking it down, but pruning the tree on this Friday. Is that true, Frank? Okay, all right, okay. That's all I have to say. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kathy.
Paul DeLuca, 40 Washington Ave. I got a letter in the mail saying that from the insurance company saying they're not paying for the damages. Okay, so I called this gentleman back, Daniel, and I asked him, let me ask you a question. You're an insurance adjuster. Don't you come out and inspect the situation, the car, the tree? He says, no, why? What do you mean, no, why? Every insurance adjuster, when you put a claim in, they come out and check the car, check the tree? No, it's a no avail. So I said to him, who'd you talk to from the town of Nutley? He said, DPW. I said, what DPW? I said, you mean the shade tree? I said, let me ask you a question. Can you give me your contact name from shade tree? Couldn't give me a contact name. So I think this letter here just goes out automatically when you put claims in that you're not paying. Because I don't understand how an insurance adjuster doesn't go out and check the car, check the area. Am I nuts or what? When you get in an accident, you have an insurance adjuster check your car out, right? He never came out. So I sent him all my pictures, all my information. He called me back. I called him on Columbus Day. He didn't answer. He called me back the next day. He said, I got all your pictures. He said, we got to reopen the case. He said, this is going to take a little while because I got all your information. According to the information on here, if I was complaining about this tree prior to the accident, somebody's liable for that tree. It says it in the bottom here. Somebody's going to be liable for the tree. Now, I talked to him again today, and he's asking me if I was hurt. I said, no, it wasn't all about getting hurt. A little bruise, whatever. I said, not about that. He says, do you have any doctors? I said, no, I don't know. He said, do you have a lawyer? I said, no, I don't have a lawyer. I don't think I need a lawyer. But I need to know what's going to go on. I don't have $3,500 on my tree in the backyard to go pick it off and fix my car. I mean, I don't understand. The town tree, for 20 years, we've been telling you to take it down. I had a Zoom conference with Frank right here. I gave 8 reasons why it should come down. And guess what? You don't want to take it down. I don't know what's so great about this tree. Take it down, put another one up. This is an ongoing problem for 20 years. I mean, I just don't get the whole scenario here. What, is it got to kill somebody in order for you to take the tree down? I don't know. That's why I'm here, because I just don't get it.
Just look, there's a process that we follow. We're part of a joint insurance fund. And when claims are made, the claims are processed through my office and they go to the joint insurance fund. I don't know who you spoke with or who that adjuster was. Okay.
Daniel Lasky.
Okay, I can follow up on that, but I can tell you this, when you came here the first time to talk about the tree and to talk about the mess on the railroad, we cleaned that up and we did trim the tree.
Listen.
All right, and then you came back, let me finish. Then you came back the second time, all right, and told me about the tree again, all right? And I went by myself and I inquired with Mr. Linson, who's our tree expert, our forester, okay? And I said, was the tree lopsidedly trimmed? And he said, no. He said the tree was trimmed all the way around, okay? Now, I went by again myself, and then after, and I'm sorry that the branch fell on you and hit you, and I know you submitted the pictures, and we took those pictures and we submitted them to the insurance, and unfortunately, once we submit the the claims to the insurance company makes that decision. Now, typically what happens is a claim is made through the individual's insurance, and then it's subrogated, all right, through the joint insurance fund. So I can look into it further for you, but once we submit the claim, the professionals on the joint insurance fund pretty much take over the process, and we don't have any input.
Well,
after that.
when I sent him all the paperwork, just now he's gonna reopen the case, he said.
Well, that's a good thing.
Because he had no information.
Yeah, well, I don't know who that was. If you give us a copy of that letter, I'll be happy to follow up for you.
Yeah.
But I don't know who came and who spoke to you and, you know, who gave you that information, but obviously it was misinformation because we all know that Shade Tree is not in the Department of Public Works, it's in the Parks Department,
Yeah, I know that.
you know?
That's why you
Yeah.
got to know what I'm talking about. So how
Yeah,
do you
it sounds
think
like
it's
it. Well,
true?
I'll be happy to follow up for you, and
You're trying to say this tree was proven on one side?
I don't know when that picture, yeah, that's exactly, I asked the question because you represented that the last time you were here, and I went right to them, and I went by, and quite frankly, there was, I have to pick, I show the picture.
1 second.
Okay, and there's one, this side obviously has been trimmed, this side has been trimmed, and I said, was it balanced? Was it trimmed in an appropriate manner? I'm not a tree expert, you're not a tree expert, I can only relay to you the information that they gave
I
me.
got another question. I met your tree guy, Mr. John.
John Linson, yes,
Okay, when I met him that day in the morning, he parked on Harry Street. I pulled in 40 Park Ave with my pickup truck.
okay.
Now listen to me, this ain't no lie. I get out of my car, I go
I
meet
believe
him,
you, bet.
I shook his hand.
Mhm.
He introduced himself. He says, wait a second. He says, you live on this side of the street? I said, yeah, what? He said, we've been pruning that side of the tree for the past 20 years. The exact words he came out of his mouth. The
Well,
exact words he came out
And
of his
again,
mouth.
I don't know,
He said he's pruning the wrong side for 20 years. He said it right to my face, and he chuckled when he said it. I'm
listen,
out 3,500, nobody else. How could you say this tree was trimmed? How could you say it was trimmed? Come on, man. Wasn't trimmed.
the tree was trimmed.
When?
Okay.
I lived there for 20 years. They
Frank
trimmed that side.
can supply you with the dates that it was trimmed, the
Supply me
days
with it.
that it went out there. When I went out there, I looked at it and the tree was absolutely trimmed.
Look.
All right, we don't typically, and I know you want the tree down, I know you've wanted. the
No,
tree
no, no, I
down
don't care about
for-
the taking tree
For a
down.
while. Let me
Prune my
finish.
side, all right? And then what happens if I?
Are we gonna talk over each other, Mr. Blumer? Listen, I went out again and we're gonna go out again. We're gonna trim it a little bit more because you're requesting it. But when I inquired and asked the question, they told me it was
Well-
trimmed properly and it was
Well,
balanced.
listen, why don't you get him in front of me and we'll talk face to face and remember what he said. He chuckled after he said that.
Well, I have no idea why he chuckled. I can't,
Not $30,000. Nobody else is. And the tree's never been trimmed on that side. You can look at it and see.
the tree has been trimmed. I'm
No,
sorry, I
never.
have to respectfully disagree.
Never, never, never. I'm telling you right to your face.
Okay, well then we
It's
agree to
never been trimmed.
we agree to disagree.
I'm just telling you, it's never been trimmed. You can say what you want. This branch is ready to fall now. I can't park my car in my handicap spot because there's more branches gonna fall. Figure that one out. Is that all right? I gotta park my car down the street, not in my spot where I have for my wife, because the tree branches are ready to fall again. Come on.
Thank you, Mr. DeLuca. Anybody else wish to address the Board of Commissioners this evening?
Yeah, one second. Before I leave. John.
I'll take those.
Oh, pictures of the Washington Avenue, the garbage can is not being picked up. Okay? Another thing, I had 500, you did a good job, I had 500 pigeons down there, I'm down to about 50.
Yeah.
Because the guys in the steakhouse were feeding them on the roof. Big pans of food,
Yeah, so,
yeah.
so I followed up on the garbage.
And then another
Can,
time, I approached him with the owner of 22 Washington Ave. He called me a few choice names because I called the town on throwing the recyclables out. You see where he put the recyclables out?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll share these with the mayor.
It falls on railroad tracks.
The recyclables, because recycling is handled by DPW.
Yeah,
But we had the garbage men come and pick this up. They must not have,
they picked it up 1 week.
right,
and
yeah,
that was
so
it.
I'll
I think
follow
they
up.
Picked up this week.
Yeah, so I'll follow up with them and make sure that they could pick it up continuously.
And I thanked Frank for cleaning up the railroad tracks because it never looked so good. I called Mary and thanked Frank. I just thanked him again because the railroad tracks never looked so good until Frank came. And I got news for you. My wife called Frank on Tuesday. Wednesday it was done. That's how you get shit done when you call Frank. Somebody told me in the town of Nutley, when you want something done with the shade tree, call Frank DeMayo. And that's what I did. And that's when I got shit done. Kenny Mahan cursed the shit out of me because I turned him into the town. And the same thing with Mr. Oliver. Another one came at me, saying why did I call the town on them? Because they're slumlords, that's why. Well, let's go.
Anybody else wish to address the Board of Commissioners this evening? Mr. Bruno, do we need an executive tonight?
We do, Mr. Mayor, we need to discuss, contract negotiations and.
And potential litigation.
Motion? Move it.
Second.
Whereas Section 8 of the Open Public Meeting Act, Chapter 231, Public Law 1975 permits the exclusion of the public from meetings in certain circumstances. And whereas the public is of the opinion that such circumstances exist. And whereas the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley in the County of Essex and State of New Jersey desires to proceed to close executive session. Now therefore be resolved by the Board of Commissioners of the Township of Nutley. Moving to close executive session to discuss contract negotiation, litigation, and potential litigation. Be it further resolved that the time when such discussion may be disclosed to the public shall be when and such disclosure may be made without adversely affecting the Township of Nutley, pending and or anticipated legal, personnel, contractual matters, and other matters within the exceptions provided for by statute. This resolution shall take effect immediately. Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye, there'll be no further business conducted this evening. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
Move it.
Second.
Commissioner Kelly.
Aye.
Commissioner Evans.
Aye.
Commissioner Petracca.
Aye.
Commissioner Tucci.
Aye.
Mayor Scarpelli.
Aye.
The time is now 8:13.
Good night, everybody.